What is going on, guys? PaPaSea back with a video for you guys, bringing you week 6 of my GBA D-League Season 3 Teambuilder. This week, your York Klinks taking on Magic Activator, coach of the Memphis Drizzlies. His link, of course, will be in the description. In case you guys don't know, my team is on your screen. You can pause it and look at it if you want to. I'm sure by now you know the team. I didn't get a Teambuilder last week, though. I do apologize. Kind of for the same reason as why I almost didn't do a Teambuilder this week, was because I didn't have time to record the Teambuilder before the battle happened. So this Teambuilder is being recorded after the battle actually happened. I don't like doing that, but I didn't want to miss 2 Teambuilders in a row. So here we are. My opponent's team, a very, very good team in my opinion. Lando T, Mega Venusaur, Milotic, Togekiss, Arcanine, Jolteon, Kartana, Komala, Mienshao, Mismagius, and Armaldo. Very, very balanced team. Some interesting notes about his team, though. He's never brought Armaldo, he's never brought Mismagius, he's never brought Komala, and Armaldo's a Z captain, which is kind of weird to not bring it. Again, his team, I feel like his team all around is one of the most balanced teams in the league. Excuse me, because I burped there. What I mean by that is you look at his team and like everything just kind of works together. You look at my team is just a bunch of just generic good Pokemon that don't necessarily work well together. His team though, like you got all your types of coverage, you got Mega Venusaur, you got Lando, a lot of just reliable Pokemon, which is what I really, really like about his team. He's also on a little bit of an uptick here. He is on a 2-game winning streak. He started the season 0-3. He was actually, I think he was worse than us for a while because he had some worse losses, but now I think we're the worst team in the league. But either way, going into the team builder, first up, we have Goku, the Mega Pidgeot. I mean, when you have a Mega Venusaur on your opponent's team, you want to bring your strong flying type. This is basically my best answer to the Mega Venusaur. I do have Psychic on the Manny, which we'll go over later, but this is literally just here for the Venusaur. It also kills the Kartana with a Hurricane. I don't need to run Heat Wave, which is great. HP Ice kills Landers, plus he's Yachi, of course. Between Hurricane and HP Ice, everything gets hit really, really hard, which is very, very nice. If I get Rocks up and I just whittle some things down a little bit, Pidgeot can win. I also have Agility, as you can see. Now, Agility is there for a couple of reasons. One, against my team, people like to run Scarf users. It's just my team, if I have Extra on the Sand, if I have Scarf Hoopa, if I have Pidgeot, which is relatively fast, if I have Z-Ray and Manaphy, my team is not that fast, but it can be fast depending on what I do with it. And a lot of people bring Scarfers against me, which is what I've noticed this season. So I feel like if he brings a Scarfer and I get Agility with like a Pidgeot, I just outspeed a Scarfer. If I Agility and he brings Scarf Mienshao, which I 100% expect him to bring, because why would you not bring Scarf Mienshao with U-turn against a team with Gigalith, Excadrill, and Hoopa? Just makes a lot of sense. I need an Agility to outspeed that and kill with a Hurricane. Now, if he does have the Quick Feet Jolteon, which he very well could bring, I need 2 Agility to outspeed it. So there you go. That's hit my desk there. Hurricane HP is everything really hard. U-turn is there just because, like, why not? I mean, there really wasn't a better 4th move to run. If, let's say, I send this thing out and I know I can outspeed something, I can just click U-turn. Stuff like that. You know how U-turn works. Next up, though, we have Taiga, the Serena with the Assault Vest. Kind of a weird set, kind of a bulkier and offensive at the same time. This set is really just designed to tango with the Milotic 1v1. I can take hits from it, and I can 2-shot a bold Serena, or excuse me, a bold Milotic with Tropic, which is very, very nice. Rapidston is also very nice because I don't want to take damage on my Pokemon, obviously. Now, I have U-turn because U-turn's good. I mean, one thing I noticed about my teams, or in general, when it comes to like drafting and stuff like that, because I have joined 2 other Showdown leagues, which I'm 2-0 in both of them, by the way, fun fact, is I've noticed that I play really, really well with the Volt Turn teams, so I'm kind of trying to make my team as much of a Volt Turn team as it possibly can, even though this team really isn't a Volt Turn team. So U-turn on Serena is good. Thought about running the high jump kick literally just for Kartana, but I figured I'm better off just putting Play Rough on there because Play Rough has a, I think actually they're both 90 accurate, but Play Rough, if I miss, I won't die. So there's that. Now I do get wall by the Kartana, which is pretty unfortunate. I do get wall by the Venusaur, which has been unfortunate, but I do outspeed the Venusaur, I do outspeed the Milotic, assuming they're not speed invested, because Milotic is base 81 speed. It's the fastest of those 3 Pokemon that I mentioned, or it's the fastest out of Serena, Mega Venusaur, and Milotic. Milotic's the fastest, but I outspeed Milotic, meaning if he's not invested with Venusaur, I'll outspeed that as well. This set, in theory, should be really good against the team. Extra take hits. I wish I could have ran Synthesis, but obviously you came with Assault Vest, so a bit unfortunate, but that's Serena. Next up, we got my potential lead, because Weezing's kind of been like my crutch ever since I picked it up, because a lot of situations I'm like, I don't know what to do, I'll just send Weezing out and hope it does something, and usually it does something. But Flamethrower, Pain Split, Sludge Wave, Will-O-Wisp, pretty generic set. Bold, Max, Black Sludge. Will-O-Wisping the Kartana would be great. Will-O-Wisping the Lando would be great. Will-O-Wisping the Mienshao would be great. Will-O-Wisping pretty much anything that's not the Milotic or a Quick Feet Jolteon would be great. Sludge Wave for damage. Flamethrower because he does have Kartana. Now, Flamethrower is debatable. I could have not ran Flamethrower because if I just Will-O-Wisp the Kartana, it'll probably be useless anyway. But if I Will-O-Wisp Kartana and he's an SD set, he can just SD in my face while I can't touch him. I don't have a Flamethrower, so that's why I have that. I'm pretty sure it's the only thing on his team that hits, so I think it's just the Kartana. And the Venus are pre-mega, I guess, if that counts for anything. But next up, we have Lucifer, aka Hoopa, Psychic, Dark Pulse, Grass Knot, Hidden Power, Ice, near max HP, not near max speed, I should say. Timid, enough to outspeed pretty much anything. Enough to outspeed stuff that's not choice craft on his team, is what I'm trying to say. This outspeeds Jolteon, HP Ice is there just for the Lando, Grass Knot is there for the Milotic, of course, it 2-shots it, Dark Pulse because he has no good Dark Resist really, besides the Togekiss. I'm not sure I mentioned it in this recording, but I have to restart this recording. But he had Gardevoir before, but he dropped Gardevoir for Togekiss. I did not find this out until after I watched Randy's battle against him last week. I had a team build prepared for Gardevoir because I was very, very scared of Gardevoir. Doesn't have Gardevoir anymore. Glad I found out, because I would have been a bit upset if we started the battle and I saw Togekiss. I'm like, what? But yeah, Hoopa's Hoopa. I'm expecting to bring the Mienshao just to counter my Hoopa. Very, very possible. Just click U-turn and Hoopa dies. Not bad. It's pretty simple. Next up, though, we got a bulky Manaphy, modest max HP. Pretty much max HP. A little bit of speed investment. This is a bit of a weird speed investment that I'm running. I'm running this speed investment in case he tries to outspeed me with, say, a Arcanine that's not a timid Arcanine, so he runs a bulky Arcanine that can outspeed it. This also, I believe, outspeeds a not plus speed nature uninvested Lando T, because I am modest, not timid. Just coverage moves, Tail Glow, Surf, Psychic, Grass Knot. Grass Knot does more to Milotic than Energy Volt, which is why I'm running it. Surf and Psychic get everything else pretty hard. Not running Z-Radiance, not running, not running Z-Radiance, which is like the first time ever. I figure this set can be really good, especially if the Jolteon is dead. If Jolteon is dead, and, you know, Manaphy's at a pretty good amount of health, it should be able to get a couple of KOs, which is actually very nice. And last but not least, we have the Choice Banded Excadrill, aka Gurren. Really just a bulky-ish set. This thing is designed to switch into Jolteon and take a Hidden Power Fighting or a Hidden Power Ground, whichever one he decides to run, if he does run them. At least like 2 of those, I'm trying to say. If he's Life Orb. So, Stealth Rocks. Again, I think I mentioned this earlier, there's a few damage rolls that matter with Stealth Rocks when it comes to being a 2-shot or a 3-shot, and Stealth Rocks, like if he randomly runs leftovers on Lando T, I need Stealth Rocks just for that extra little bit of damage. Earthquake with the Choice Band, 2 shots make a Venusaur. Did not expect that, but it does. Toxic is there kind of as filler. Now, even though I did say earlier with Weezing, I don't want Weezing to status certain things on his team, there are some things I still kind of want to be status, like for Milotic. Even though it has Marvel Scale, I still wouldn't mind Toxicking that much, because at least it's on a timer. If it tries to recover up, I can just go into Serena can get up hits, go for Trop Kicks, he tries to recover, he's taking poison damage, and he dies. So Toxic is a bit of a weird one, but there really wasn't a better 4th move to run here, if I'm being honest. And then last up, we have Ironhead. Ironhead is just good. Now, there's nothing on his team that is... Okay, excuse me. Besides Togekiss, there's really nothing on his team that is weak to Ironhead. However, Ironhead... does the most to Landorus, even after Intimidate is over half, which is absolutely insane. Now, I wouldn't stand on Landorus, but he switches in thinking it's a safe switch in. He takes over half, which is great. And like I said earlier, Earthquake is going to be enough to 2-shot the Mega Venusaur, even if he's bold, which is actually really great. So that's basically the team. I think the team matches up really nicely. Potentially, or most likely leading Weezing, Pidgeot, or Excadrill. If he doesn't bring Lando, I'm probably leading Excadrill, although I'm expecting Lando. If he doesn't bring Jolteon, I might lead this. But I think my safest lead is probably this, the Weezing, just because, like I said earlier, you know, Mienshao, like if he has Mienshao, that could possibly lead. If he brings Jolteon, that could possibly lead. Also, I should have mentioned this earlier, he always leads with a Volt Switcher or a U-Turner. And if you look at his team, his Volt Switchers and U-Turners are Lando T, Jolteon, Mienshao. Those 3 Pokemon, or not those 3 Pokemon, but some of those Pokemon either destroy Pidgeot or Excadrill, but none of those Pokemon destroy Weezing, so I think Weezing is a good lead. Hoopa would be funny, like, if I could somehow, like, read his mind and know that he's not Scarf Mienshao, leading Hoopa could be great. Actually, he could be Scarf Lando as well, because Scarf Lando with U-turn destroys Hoopa as well. Either way, moral of the story is, don't lose to Landorus. Don't lose at all, I should say. And don't status the Milotic with a Will-O-Wisp. That would be really bad if I Will-O-Wisp Milotic, because then I will never be able to kill it even with Serena. If Serena... Actually, I'm pretty sure if Milotic gets status, Serena can still outpace it, because he does no damage to me. But I don't want to status him too much. I feel like I tried recording before, and I scrapped the recording at the same point because I felt like I wasn't explaining myself properly. But there's some things on his team that I want to status, some things on his team that I don't want to status. If I manage to status the things that I don't want to status, that's really bad. If I status things I want to status, it's really good. So that's it for today. Hopefully you understand the team builder, understand the battle and stuff. The battle will be up tomorrow, of course. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day. I will see you guys next time, and bye-bye.